Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is another makeup tutorial that I have created for you guys, and I'm super excited because this is my first attempt at a cut crease on camera, and I think it turned out pretty well. And this is also my first time using this dual chrome eyeshadow from the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette that came out like months and months ago. So if you like what you see on my face, the tutorial is going to start now. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the MAC's Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. I'm just gonna apply it all over my eyes and in places that I don't need it. You don't need to put it on that much, but it's just the angle and I'm gonna have to work on it. And I'm just setting it with my setting powder. You can use any setting powder you want. Just set it so everything blends well. And I'm using this brown shade as my transition shade from the Morphe NP35. And it's going to be down in the description. I can't remember what palette that is. But anyway, I'm going to apply this color all the way across my eyelid from one side to the other side. And this is the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette that I'm going to be using for the two shades. I'm starting with this red shade in my crease, and I'm applying that the same way I applied the brown shade, just a little lower so it can be blended up. I'm going from one corner to the next corner, and I'm taking the same fluffy brush I used to apply the brown shade and trying to blend the color out. So next I'm taking this darker red from the same palette, from the Morphe palette. It's going to be in the description box. I really cannot remember the name of this palette, but I'm taking that shade and putting it lower in my crease to darken my crease, and taking just a tapered blending brush, a tapered fluffy brush to blend the colors out. And now I'm using a pencil brush, I believe, to apply this black color, this black shade in my crease as well, to further deepen or further darken my crease. And then taking the same brush I used earlier to blend all the colors together. I really wish I would have brought the first red shade up a little higher, but you live and you learn, right? So now I'm taking the paint pot and carving out my crease. And you'll see I'm looking down, trying to look down the whole time, because if I look up, it will get in areas that I don't want it to be. So I had to change brushes because I didn't like that brush. So I'm just carving out my eyelid, and as you can see, my eyelid isn't that big, but that's what I'm doing. I'm carving out my eyelid so I can apply color right there for the cut crease that I'm trying to create. And this is really hard because you have to look down the whole time. Since I have hooded eyes, if I would have looked up, it would have got on a part of my eyelid that I didn't want the paint pot to get on. So it's a really hard angle to work with, especially since I'm looking in the mirror and I only have one hand to apply the paint pot to. But after I apply it, and I'm taking it and going at an angle up for like a type of wing. I'm like winging it out at the end to make it a wing shape, I guess. And I'm just setting that again with my setting powder. So I'm taking this Mixy Medium Liner by MAC. I think that's what it's called. Of course, it's going to be in the description box below. But I'm applying that to the area I applied the paint pot, and taking this dual chrome shadow from the Makeup Geek palette and applying it just to the portion where I have the crease cut out. And when you're doing this with this eyeliner thingy or whatever, the MAC eyeliner thing, you have to look down. You can never look up until it dries because it's wet. And if you look up, it kind of messes up the whole point of carving out your crease and using it. So I put it on the bottom and also on the top to seal the eyeshadow in place. And now you see me trying to dry it because, like I said, if you look up, it's gonna be a total mess. It will be no point. So now I'm just going to highlight my face and clean up my eyeshadow on the outer corners, and I'm using MAC Studio Fix Pro Long, or no, it's MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC45. I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender and set my face with my setting powder. And I'm going to use Bobbi Brown's bronzer in the color Deep 4 to contour my face. And I'm just applying some random highlighter to my eyebrow bone. You can use any highlighter you want. I usually pack it on and then take the excess off and then blend it out. And now I'm just taking off all the powder after I finish baking, or whatever you want to call it, with a big fluffy brush. And now I believe, I can't really remember because I did this a long time ago, but I think I'm putting the darker shade on my lower eyelid and then blending it out with the brown shade that I applied to my crease as my transition color. And then applying black eyeliner to my lower lash waterline. And putting blush on from the BH Cosmetic blush palette, I should say. And it looks like I already applied my eyeliner. And I'm using my highlighter that I got in my haul video. If you have not seen that, go check it out. It's amazing. And I put it on my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, or the top of my nose, and my cupid's bow, just to try it out. I'm using Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in the color Abused, I believe. And I'm setting my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hey, if you want to see more, click these boxes, or maybe these boxes, or even maybe these boxes. And don't forget to subscribe somewhere down here.